If you are working into programming and development tasks, then you might be familiar with the power of terminal. This terminal is available only on Linux operating system and macOS operating system. But Windows comes with its own implementation of terminal called command prompt. This is a little bit different. As a developer, you want to do the task quite quickly by typing some commands, and then you don't have to click through the installation prompt. You can easily install the softwares you want through the terminal. You just type some command and everything will be available in your system. That's the power of terminal. Now in this video, I'll be showing you how you can install Ubuntu subsystems into Windows. Once you have installed these subsystems, you can run pretty much all the important commands of Linux into this Windows operating system. So let's see how we can install it on Windows 10 operating system. I'm using Windows 10 Pro version. For installation, we have to do some setups into our systems. First of all, open the settings in your computer. You can easily open it by going to the search prompt and search for settings. Click on this apps button. It will open up this window, and here click on this programs and features. It will open up another window where you can see the programs and features available in your operating system. You can turn on some of the extra features that Windows has to offer using this link. Just click on that. It will open up another window. Here you can see some of the options which you can enable on your Windows 10 operating system. If we scroll down this list, then towards the bottom you will see Windows Subsystem for Linux. Make sure that this option is checkmarked and click on OK. It will ask us to reboot our PC in order to make these changes into our operating system. So just click on this Restart Now button and it will restart your system. I will come back once the system has been restarted. Now I have restarted my Windows operating system. I will go back to this Windows Start menu and I will look for Microsoft Store. You can search for Microsoft Store if you search in this search prompt, or you can scroll down and you can find the Microsoft Store right over here. Just click on that and it will open up the Microsoft Store where you can download and install many different applications. You need a Microsoft account in order to download something. You can simply click here. You can choose Sign In. It will ask you for username and password if you have never logged into Microsoft account in Microsoft Store. I have already done so, so I can simply click on my username and it will only ask me for my password. So sign into your account in order to download Linux subsystem for Windows. Now I'm logged into Microsoft Store and I can go up and search for Linux. Here I only searched for Linux, and these are the operating systems that you can install on Windows. You can install any of the Ubuntu operating system. You can also install the Kali Linux, or you can choose the Debian flavor of Linux distribution. In this case, I'm going to install this Ubuntu 18.04 long-term support. So click on that. You can click on this Get button. Here you can read about some of the information about this operating system. You can run the Linux terminal and it will have access to bash, ssh, git and apt utility. Click on this Get button. It will start the download process. It will take a while to download this, but I'm going to fast forward this and come back once it's finished. Now my download and installation has finished. You can simply click on this launch button and it will open up the terminal for Ubuntu Subsystems. It will still take some time in order to install some utilities, and once the installation has finished, it will ask us for creating the username and password for our user. Now it's asking me to create the username for my Linux system. So here you can write any username you want. I'm simply going to write training as my username, and it will ask for a password. In password, you can choose your password, and it will confirm the password by asking it the second time. If both the passwords match, then it will accept those credentials. Now you are logged in as your username, and you can run most of the commands that you can run on Ubuntu systems, just like you can do with Ubuntu terminal. Let me close this terminal and I will show you how you can reopen it. In order to close this, I can type the exit command and it will close my Ubuntu terminal. If you want to reopen that Ubuntu terminal, you can search for Ubuntu and you can see this Ubuntu 18.04 LTS. Just click on that and it will open up the Ubuntu terminal with your default username. Now you can type any command you want. For example, I can type ls to list the directories and files in this directory. I can type pwd to print the working directory. Once we are ready with our system, we should first make sure that we update our Ubuntu system. In order to do that, you can run sudo apt update. It will ask for your password and it will go ahead and fetch all the latest updates from the repository index of Ubuntu. Once the updates are installed, you can pretty much download any software you want with simple commands. Now my Ubuntu system has been updated. Let me clear my terminal. Now if I check for Node.js version, then you can see that I don't have Node installed in my system. If I want to install it, I can easily install it using this command, or I can also type sudo apt-get install node.js and it will download the node.js binaries into my Ubuntu system. Now I can check the node.js version using node-version and it gives me the node.js version I have installed in my Ubuntu system. So this way you can make use of this Ubuntu subsystem in order to run any command you want. You can pretty much do everything you want using Windows operating system. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to learn more about computer science and development related tasks.